But first, time for Countdown's number 2 story. Tonight's worst persons in the world. LeBron's the Citizen Patriots of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It has 165 closed-circuit TV cameras trained on it, more than Boston or San Francisco. They're monitored not by the police, but by a company to which the project was outsourced. The company turns out to have hired Lancaster's residents to do the monitoring and call police if they see something amiss. In other words, they're spying on one another. The LA Times quotes a businessman, a beer and soft drink distributor, who calls it, quote, a great thing, and adds, there's nothing wrong with instilling fear. The beverage man's name is Jack Bauer. The silver shared tonight by Charles Krauthammer of the Washington Post and Bill Bennett of CNN, appalled that the president has referred to the chief Ayatollah as the supreme leader of Iran. Note the abject solicitousness with which the American president confers this honorific on a clerical dictator, says Krauthammer. We should be on the side of freedom and not on the side of this supreme leader, as our president keeps referring to, whines Bennett. Later the same day, John McCain referred to this guy as the supreme leader. In March, Senator Richard Lugar called him that 4 times in one hearing, and even William Kristol called him that in a column. It's a job title. But our winner is Cynthia Davis, who represents the 19th District in Missouri's State House of Representatives. The gold that is found off the beaten path. Representative Davis provides a few commentaries to a news release about the state's summer food program, which keeps feeding disadvantaged kids even while school is out. In short, Representative Davis does not get it. She writes, who's buying dinner? Who's getting paid to serve the meal? Churches and other nonprofits can do this at no cost to the taxpayer if it is warranted. Bigger governmental programs take away our connectedness to the human family, our brotherhood, and our need for one another. Anyone under 18 can be eligible. Can't they get a job during the summer by the time they are 16? Hunger can be a positive motivator. What is wrong with the idea of getting a job so you can get better meals? Tip. If you work for McDonald's, they will feed you for free during your break. It really is all about increasing government spending, which means an increase in taxes for us to buy more free lunches and breakfasts. 1 in 5 kids in Missouri is already motivated by hunger, Ms. Davis. And last year, because the meals are offered at churches, the $9.5 million of federal money spent produced 3,700,000 meals at a cost of about $2.50 each. It is embarrassing enough that Cynthia Let Them Eat McDonald's Davis is a public servant paid by tax dollars, but she's also the chairwoman of the Missouri House Special Standing Committee on Children and Families. It would seem that her advocacy of hunger would disqualify her from that job, and that we'd be better off if she was working at a McDonald's. Although clearly she has used and is using hunger as a positive motivator, because she seems to have been starving her brain of the recommended daily dosage of intelligence and humanity and oxygen. Missouri State Representative Cynthia, are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Davis, today's worst person in the world.